guys, so we just got done talking about Samantha LaRusso. Now it's time to talk about the Golden Boy himself, the man that has not gotten a win since his All Valley win in Season 1. It's time to talk about Miguel Diaz. Robbie did a lot right in Part 2, where we got to see him as the Sekai captain, and we got to see what potential awaited him, and he was great. He won Quan. Robbie, I know a lot of people want to see Robbie get a trophy. To my eyes, I don't think Robbie needs to get a trophy. I think Robbie is cemented in beating his rival and feeling what he needed to do. And as brothers, he knows, we've seen it foreshadowed in Part 2, that he knows Miguel's got to be the one to end it all and to finish it all. And that's what this video is about. We're going to talk about the man that has, the boy that becomes a man that has been with us since the beginning, has only progressed further. In Season 5, we saw him not only survive Mexico by himself until Johnny and Robbie showed up, but he also was able to beat Robbie, his rival, now his brother, and was able to defeat every single challenge that's ever been thrown at him. And he has become Johnny's best student. And then even Daniel, he has been able to balance Miyagi-Do, but also have an amazing level of compassion and heart for Johnny and their family, and also that the fact that he has become an amazing fighter. He has all Johnny's moves. Like, he was able to land a flying sidekick. And then, it's interesting enough, is Robbie only learned a flying sidekick in Season 6, Part 2. So, you could argue that he learned that from either Johnny or Miguel, which is pretty cool. But Miguel did it first. And Miguel, you know, his flying tornado kick that he learned, that he tried to do in, he did it once, but then he failed to do it and had a leg spasm in Season 4, was foreshadowed. I think they're saving it for a big moment. But the one moment we need to talk about is, this video is not only about Miguel's arc. Miguel will face his final opponent. Miguel will not only be the captain of the Sekai Taigai in Part 3 for the continuation after the death of Quan, but Miguel will face Axel Kovacevic. And I may have pronounced that last name wrong, but we'll just say Axel. Axel, in Part 2, Quan was treated as the threat in the villain, but we took out Quan. Quan was Robbie's rival. Even though Quan did say to Miguel, "Let's see what you got, number 2." The only reason Miguel was holding back against Quan, I don't care how many kicks Quan knows how to do. As a man who knows how to really fight, I can tell you, Miguel would have clapped Quan if he was his opponent. If he wanted to fight him, he would have ended it before it began. I don't care how talented Brandon H. Lee is, I don't care how talented Quan is as a character. He was so arrogant, his flashy kicks were only going to get him so far. But, that being said, Miguel's about to be some of his flashiest techniques we've ever seen in order to beat his opponent. Because what we're dealing with is Axel is like a modern day Frankenstein meets Winter Soldier. He is literally unbeatable. But as we learned from the Inside the Dojo footage, I think that when Wolf has been bullying him and abusing him so that he'll be stronger, it's been exposing a weak side, which is his left side. And so I think that when Robbie does his jumping crescent kick, he'll go there and he'll hit him and Axel will feel it, then Axel's going to hurt Robbie really badly. But now, the reason why Miguel is going to be the captain of the Sekai Taigai, the reason Miguel is going to have to finish it all and to end it all, is because Miguel, it comes down to Miguel, he's not just fighting for the trophy, he's not fighting for Stanford, he is fighting for his brother. So, and what we always talk about with this show is, it's not about, you don't win when you're fighting against, you win when you're fighting for. And Miguel is fighting for Robbie. And for all of Miyagi-Do. But he won't be fighting, here's where the spoiler section comes, guys. If you don't want to know anything about Part 3 from any leaks, back on the video now. Because we won't be fighting, this isn't Miyagi-Do versus Iron Dragons. It's Cobra Kai versus Iron Dragons. It's not Korean Cobra Kai. It's OG Cobra Kai. Johnny Lawrence's Cobra Kai. Kreese will be teamed up, as well as Kim Da-eun, with our stuff. But we don't have Korean students anymore. It's just our main American students. And this is coming down to Tori and Miguel, and even Johnny Lawrence, as we just talked about yesterday. We'll have the fight of their life. But what's crazy is Miguel's fight will be harder. Zara is a skilled opponent, but she'll get distracted by her social media following. And I think Tori will best her easily. But Axel Kovacevic is a different story, because this man is... Robbie could barely land a hit on this guy. His defense is peak. And Miguel will start fighting with everything that Daniel showed him. But as we learned from this tournament, defense won't be enough. And Axel will keep Miguel on the defense, but when that defense starts to fade, Miguel is going to start bringing out that, if you know the band NF, they're gonna start bringing out that search music, right? Oh, you didn't see nothing coming, man. Like, you remember in season 3 we had that dream sequence where Miguel where Miguel was having his dream fight. Well, he's literally fighting for his.
Only family is allowed in here.
Yeah, let's just leave it.
We're about to go back to that moment, because what's going to happen in this season, in this final fight against Axel Kovacevic and Miguel Diaz, Miguel's going to do the freaking coma kick. He's going to do a 540 hook kick and land Axel in the face. Knockout. It's going to be an epic moment in Sekai Taikai history. It's going to be an epic moment for this show. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be epic. And Miguel's going to do a lot of things. And I think Miguel will have, there's been set photos of Miguel hanging out with Chosen's actor. I think Chosen could also teach Miguel the pressure point technique. So I think Miguel might actually paralyze Axel and then go for the spinning, then go for the 540 hook kick, which is going to be amazing. So I think he could do that. I think he could do. So I think he'll do the pressure point technique, the spinning hook kick. But this will be one of Miguel's toughest fights. He's back in Cobra Kai, so you're going to get that season 1, season 5 high energy Miguel, and it's going to be awesome. You know, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be something that we could not believe. Axel will put up a really good fight. Will be the toughest opponent Miguel has finally fought, but Miguel will win in the end. And Cobra Kai will prove that they never die and they are the champions of the world. And it's going to be amazing. So what do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited for Miguel versus Axel? Do you like my points here? Are you excited to see Miguel give his all? Are you excited to see the coma kick? Or what do you think about the moves I suggested Miguel is going to use? Are you excited to see the pressure point technique? Maybe even Kenny could show Miguel the silver bullet as well. I think he's going to need everything he needs in his toolkit. But what's going to make this even more awesome is it's actually not going to be Johnny's help that helps Miguel win this fight. I think it will be Kreese. I think Miguel will finally listen to Kreese, and Kreese will tell Miguel to show no mercy, as will Johnny. And maybe even Daniel too. And all of them are going to be the motivation Miguel needs to finish this. This will be Mortal Kombat style, guys. Finish him. It's going to be awesome. It'll be one of the most intense fights of the show. You thought Robin vs. Quan was cool. You ain't seen nothing yet. So let me know your thoughts on this. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.